Hello there ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World. Today we're talking about the new wave of British heavy metal and a band called Aragon. Now someone's asked me to have a look at this song. I know the song, it's called Black Ice, but I had never played it before. And within about 2 seconds of starting to learn how to play it, I came across a problem. So stay tuned, I'll tell you what it was. It was miserable out. I mean, Edinburgh, beautiful city, can be quite miserable weather-wise. Where was I? Aragon, new wave of British heavy metal. It's funny, I always feel like I'm reading the news when I'm doing this. It could be an idea, I could do the new wave of British heavy metal news. Good evening, and welcome to the 6 o'clock new wave of British heavy metal news. Today we're going to feature a band called Aragon. Our reporter Dunsy will tell us more. I'm not sure if the new wave of British heavy metal news will catch on, but let's continue regardless. So when I'm researching new wave of British heavy metal, my first port of call is always the new wave of British heavy metal Encyclopedia by Malk Macmillan from Dundee. So Aragon, page blah blah. Now Malk wrote this book in the early 2000s, so it's about of date. Give me 5 minutes. So here we are, Aragon, page 43. Now, I will subtitle this whole video because when I talk about the new wave of British heavy metal, I get very excited, folks, and I tend to speak very quickly. And there'll be people saying, oh, what's that Scottish guy saying? So there will be subtitles on the video. So, continuing, Malk wrote about Aragon. Vocals, Chris Dunn, D-U-N-N-E. Guitar, John Hull. Bass, Dave Lee. Drums, Mike Ellis. From Cheshire. One of Neat's earliest signing, Neat Records, owned by Jess Cox at one point. C-O-X, Jess Cox. One of Neat Records' earliest signings in the new wave of British heavy metal era. Struck by personnel problems, not personal, personnel problems. And soon afterwards, meaning that they were obligated to enlist the services of guest bassist in order to get their first single released in the early months of 1981, and that's the very single we're talking about here today. So, Black Ice, B-side was Noonday. Came out in 1981. Now I've heard this, I'm familiar with this, but I've never played it, and it's great, it's really good. Now, as I said, Malk's book's about out of date, so I had a look online, and I found, I'll put the links down below in the description, Aragon are on Bandcamp, and they put out a CD a few years ago, and you can purchase the CD of Aragon. So I would recommend purchasing the CD because this song's fantastic and the rest are really great too. So I will put a link to Aragon. I bought it earlier today when I downloaded it because I'm going to play along with it at some point. So they have a Bandcamp page, and I think they've got a web page as well. I'll put the link to the web page. And they're also on the new wave of British heavy metal.com website, which I think is run by Charlie. I haven't spoke to Charlie in a long time. He's had this site since I can first remember, about 2000. Charlie's had this forever. Fantastic site. So I'm losing the track here. What am I doing? Oh yes, I'm going to show you how to play Black Ice. That was the entire purpose of this video. Someone asked me to do a lesson on Black Ice by Aragon. And if there's anything more obscure than that, then, I mean, please let me know. So, links down below to all the websites, to Bandcamp, newwaveofbritishheavymetal.com, to Aragon's website, and you can read up on them. And as I said, I would recommend purchasing the CD. You can get it on download for £7 UK, and it's well worth it. Support the band, I say. So let's get on to the music. So as I said in the very first part of this video, there's a bit of an issue here. I'll play the intro of this fine song. Now I'm using my laptop over here, so I'll need to keep looking backwards and forwards, but let's play this intro. So I mean, he's playing an open string there. Now this Harley Benton, or Harley Benton copper top, is in concert pitch, and you can tell he's playing an open string. It must be the bottom string open. Now this is my open string in concert pitch. And let's listen to that one. So it's like so it's in C sharp. The whole guitar's detuned to C sharp. I played through it earlier. The whole thing is down 3 semitones. It's gone from here to here. So I'll get a guitar that's in the appropriate tuning. So I've retuned this Greco Strat down to C sharp standard. I mean, listen to how low it is. It's almost in tune. Close enough for rock and roll, but that's great for this. Sabbath tuning, eh? So on with the tune now. I'll focus in on the guitar so you can see it a wee bit better. So let's listen to the intro again. So I'll show you how he's playing that. He's playing the open E string just on its own, to a D power chord, to the E, then to an E power chord. Same again. And that's the intro. Now when he plays to the D power chord the second time, it sounds like he's doing a hammer on pull off of the G string, going up. Yes. And that's the first part. And then the second part of the intro starts. So how he's playing that is. Easy enough. So there's a lot of pedal tones on the bottom E string. And then playing this, it's all power chords. This G power chord, to the F sharp power chord, down to the D power chord. Now you have to excuse my guitar going out of tune because I've got such light gauge strings on it and I'm in C sharp, so it goes like this. Second time goes to E and does this harmonic. So it's the 5th fret harmonic on the B string, 7th fret harmonic on the B string, 7th fret harmonic on the G string. Play that whole thing. And then on to the next bit. So what he's doing there is, it's just all power chords again. It's E, then D, A, E. But it's quite thrashy. I don't think there's any, it's like Motorhead almost. There's no dampening of the strings, it goes like this. So that's the first part. I only plays that once. The second time it goes to the E, to the C, to the D, back to the E. So if this is the verse, I'll play the whole verse. And then when it goes in, singing starts, it goes to, he just plays the chord and lets it hang. And then goes to the fast bit again. Now we're into the chorus. The chorus is open E, bottom E string, 7th fret of the A, 5th fret of the A, 7th fret of the E, 6th fret of the E, 5th fret of the E, 3rd fret of the E, open E. Now you can play that an alternative way. That's the way I play it is open and then 7, 5, 7 of the E, 6 of the E. Instead of playing the A note at the 5th fret of the E string, I play the A open and then catch the G, 3rd fret of the E on the way back. So I'll play it like this. Now he does that once, and then the second time he goes up an octave and plays it. So it's just the same notes but an octave up, so it's the 9th fret of the G down to the 7th fret of the G, 9th fret of the D, down 1 to the 8th, down 1 to the 7th, and then over to the 10th fret of the A string. So I'll play the chorus, the two parts that it does. So that's it. There's only 3 or 4 parts of the whole tune, but it's a great song, I love it. There's the guitar intro just on its own, and then the second part of the guitar intro when there's a couple of drum stabs, and then we're into the fast verse and then the chorus, and that's it. Great tune, as I say. So I do hope you enjoyed that. It's perhaps not the most interesting of subjects, and it's not for everyone. I mean, the new wave of British heavy metal is a niche market, but a good market. I love the new wave of British heavy metal. And as I said earlier, the links down below to check the band out. Aragon, they're called, and you can buy their stuff. And when I finally shut up talking, I will video a cover of this song, and you can hear and see how the guitar goes along with it. I mean, obviously I'm playing guitar on top of the original track, so you do really need to buy the original track to hear how good it is. So thank you folks, I do appreciate you tuning in to Dunsy's Guitar World and whatever daft stuff I'm up to. Cheers for now.